How's it, Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connection on Thursday as we get this video to you every day around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second here. Your free pick winner today is going to be between the 76ers and the Pistons. We're also going to talk to you about the Jazz and the Rockets. YouTube Premium thought is going to be between the Knicks and the Bulls. And I'm also going to talk to you about the Packers and the Cardinals on YouTube Premium. And then I'm going to give you about 10 extra football leans on this video. Jam-packed worth of content on this video. Happy to get it to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Hello, I am Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Doc Sports has been around for 51 years. Indian Cowboys have been around 17 of those years, 15 of those years with Doc Sports. How this works is, I love this stuff, man. How this works is our best selections are over at DocSports.com, and then our next best selections are our YouTube Premium videos, which we do every single day. Typically, we give you 2 extra selections on that, and about 60 extra selections per month. And then you get to do a live show with me, typically Thursday night. We did one last night because we didn't do one last week. It's a recorded podcast, which you can always re-listen to. And then we're also going to do one tonight at 9 o'clock. So looking forward to seeing you guys there. You get to do that with me. So you get 30 extra videos and then 4 extra live shows per month. And, obviously you get close to extra 90 to 100 extra free picks on that YouTube Premium channel. So yesterday on the free pick, we won again. I think we won 3 straight free pick winners. Could be wrong. Hornets and Magic over on Wednesday. Tuesday was the Thunder plus the 9. Monday was the Nets. YouTube Premium also won yesterday. We took the Raptors. They won against Indiana. YouTube Premium is also on a 3-0 run and a 7-3 run and 64-33 over the last 97 selections. 65% for almost 100 selections now on YouTube Premium. It's just unreal. It's been fantastic. Tuesday we had Knicks Philadelphia under on YouTube Premium. Monday we had Charlotte and Boston over. We also won our NBA Premium Doc Sports selection as well on the Wizards plus the 4.5, and that was an outright winner. They won 117-109 or something. So a really good day in basketball. We won our NBA 4 unit. We won our free pick. We won our YouTube Premium. We actually, on YouTube Premium, we gave you Pelicans plus the 6-2. And that also won too. So pretty good stuff there. 8 football plays being released today. One of them is a 7 unit. Then there's also a 6 unit selection too. We've hit 70% in NFL season so far. 6 of 7 winning NFL weeks. 2021 NFL is 25-10, 71% for plus 4360. If you include the preseason, it's 30-14 for plus 4700. NHL, 2 selections today, total of 7 units. We had a 7-unit winner earlier this week, plus 7,300 run, back-to-back winning seasons. Soccer passing today, 8-4 run. We'll probably have a 7-unit MMA selection as well. Korean baseball is now on a 7-1 run, nice winning season there. NBA, I think we're about to pick it up. I think we're kind of find our vibe now, and we went plus 9,200 in 2019. I think we're going to win today too, so we'll see what happens. Baseball will have a selection for you on Friday in Game 3 of the World Series as my Bravos try to take a 2-1 lead in Atlanta. Sorry, gonna be doing it all week. It's not often the Bravos make it to the World Series, man. As an Atlanta fan, we've had some horrible moments. I was at the Super Bowl. You actually see the Super Bowl ticket behind me. We were on the 50-yard line when the Falcons were up 28-3. I was next to Alex Mack's mom at the charging portal station in Houston. And his mom's really smart because she was like, yeah, I think I have a bad feeling. I think the Patriots are going to come back. And they did. That's a football mom for you. That's my story. That was the center of the Atlanta Falcons. But yeah, I mean, so many heartbreaking moments. The Braves should have won a lot more World Series than just one in the 90s. That was that lineup. That was that pitching rotation with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz and Leibrandt and Steve Avery. And Mark Wohlers was a closer. Steve Bedrosian was the setup man. College basketball starts in 10 days as well, winning 5 of 8 years. We're going to have a great college basketball season as well. And football, 6 of 7 NFL weeks. All right, your free play today. I like the... we're going to go through this fast, okay? I like the Pistons and 76ers over today. Let me get you a line on that game in just a second. And I will keep this video up for you longer so that you will be able to jump on all of the leans as well. The total on the Philadelphia game is around 212. I understand that the total has dropped from 217, and we do not care. It's at 212 now, and we like the over. Embiid probably won't play. Shake Milton is banged up, and Cade Cunningham is still nursing a sprained ankle, so they're all out. But the Sixers have a really good roster still. Harrison, Green, and Curry, and Drummond, and likely enough to get the job done. And I've always believed when starters are out, the guards step up and they shoot a lot. And if they make it, it goes over. Everybody else steps up. I also think that the Sixers were down big at the half against New York, so I think they're going to play much, much better today against the Pistons defense that's a little leaky. And I think the Pistons will also be motivated because they haven't won yet all year. And the last 6 in this series have gone over the posted total. I can see the Pistons coming into Philadelphia and playing their heart out. I can see this game going over 212, especially since Philadelphia was down by, they got outscored by 20 points in the second quarter. I like the over here. I like the over 212 between these two teams. I also like the Rockets today. You're going to have to hold your nose, though. But I do like the Rockets today. I almost made this my... In fact, I'm going to switch the free play, okay? I'm sorry. I'm going to switch the free play to Houston plus the 9.5 over Utah. We're going to make the lean on the Pistons and 76ers over. So your free play is on Houston plus the 9.5. Very similar situation to the Thunder grabbing the points recently against when we took Oklahoma City plus the points against Golden State. The Rockets ranked 29th in the NBA in turnovers. I get that. But they hung in there against Dallas. I watched that game. And Utah's coming off a big win against Denver. And Utah also has Boston on deck too, I think. Utah has Chicago on deck, okay? And the Rockets actually played pretty well against the Mavericks. They played pretty well against the Celtics too, and they've been consistently hanging tough. They just can't win ball games. But I think they get up to face Utah here as well. I like them plus the 9.5. I think they're going to play fantastic, and they'll probably lose eventually, and they'll lose in the fourth quarter as they typically do. But Rockets plus the 9.5 is your free play. YouTube Premium is on the Knicks and the Bulls, and then also on the Packers and the Cardinals. Moving on here, I also like Auburn this weekend. These are just leans. I don't know what the football card will be finalized, so things could change, but these are the leans as of this moment, so take that. But 90% of the leans will stay the same, okay? So take the research for what it's worth. Auburn minus a 3. Auburn's coming off a bye week. I think Auburn's got the better defense over Ole Miss. They faced a brutal stretch. Ole Miss faced a brutal stretch where they faced Bama and Arkansas and Tennessee and LSU, and then they had their bye week. But, the thing about the Rebels' defense is they rank 100th in defensive yards per game. It's a good public fade, and I absolutely love the Auburn defense. That Penn State effort looks really, really good now, and Auburn's able to go on the road and beat some really, really good teams this year. So I like Auburn so far. Florida, Georgia, I'm going to surprise you a little bit here. I like Florida. Both teams are off a bye week. Dan Mullen says both these quarterbacks are going to play, and that's fine. The thing here is that it doesn't matter if Bennett or Daniels plays. Horrible game by Florida against LSU. They were simply looking forward to this game, and they laid a massive egg. It's weird, right? Florida, beat Georgia last year, so Georgia has massive revenge, and yet the line is only 14. I think you're going to get Dan Mullen's absolute best effort here. Remember, Florida nearly beat Alabama. I think you're going to see Mullen at his absolute best here. I think they're going to hang around against Georgia. I like Michigan over Michigan State. Not a bad public fade. I think Michigan does not lose back-to-back games to Michigan State here. They haven't done that since 2013, 2014. Different team now, and they didn't have a letdown against Northwestern either, which many thought that Michigan would. Michigan is simply a different team, I believe, and Harbaugh, I believe, has figured out how to motivate these guys, especially these college players more, coming over from the NFL. It took him a few years, but I think he's figured out that mojo, which I think Nick Saban figured out a while ago. But obviously, YouTube Premium folks would have gotten some of these leans in advance because they are on YouTube Premium, but obviously the 2 extra selections, that's a unique content that will not show up anywhere except YouTube Premium. And that's every single day. Kentucky, Mississippi State. I like the over here. Kentucky's off a bye week, but they struggle historically in Starksville. I think the Bulldogs can be a really good active dog here. Why is the line only plus 4.5? I think Mississippi State looked really good against Texas A&M offensively, and they didn't look that bad against Alabama either. I think people are going to be surprised. Small lean on the over. SMU and Houston, I like the under there. Houston knows SMU put up 70 points in the last game. They are at home. It's a night game. I think the defense will be paramount here, and these are the best 2 defenses these opposing offenses would have faced all year long. Like the under there. Baylor and Texas also like the under there. Baylor, when they're a small chalk against high potent offenses, right? They typically play to the under. Baylor likes to run the ball, keep that offense off the field, and Texas's defense has significantly gotten better each week. So I like the under there. Falcons and Panthers, small lean on the over. Panthers have faced a very good Vikings team, a Philly team, and a motivated Dallas team. They just had a really tough schedule. They only scored 3 points in their last game. I think they're going to play really, really well. Do not trust my Falcons to win 3 in a row. So I like the over there. I think it's going to be a closer game than people realize, and I think the Panthers will figure out their offense. Redskins-Broncos, like the over there. Washington scored 10 and 13 points the last 2 games. They'll play better here. And Denver only put up 14 points against Cleveland in their last game. And now they get to face a Washington team that gave up 43, 30, 33, 31, 24 points, like the over there. Steelers and Browns, like the over there. Like the Browns there. No Baker. These teams come together typically without, teams typically come together without their star quarterback. And Seattle's horrible without Russell Wilson. And yet, the Steelers win against them is not that impressive. I don't trust the Steelers to win 3 in a row here either. Lean on the Browns. By the way, going forward, more than likely I'll give you the college football leans. We'll probably hold off on the NFL leans after the Thursday card comes out. We're always making changes. Bengals and Jets, small lean on the Jets, 80% on the Bengals, which is scary. But the Bengals have the Browns on deck, big division game as well. 80 points in the last 2 games. How do you get up for the Jets? Jets routed last game by the Patriots for 50 points. I think they'll show some pride here. The Jets, they just picked up Flacco, obviously. Bengals just beat their rival Ravens 41-17. I think they have a huge letdown. Eagles and Lions. I lean on the Eagles here. Eagles are just a better team, I think. They're more battle-tested. They played several playoff-type teams. Hard to imagine they don't beat the Lions here because, remember, Lions are off of emotional loss against the Rams, in which Goff played lights out. But I just don't think they'll be emotionally ready for this game. And I think the Eagles have played a much tougher schedule in general anyway against the Lions. So there you go. That's what we have for you guys. Extra content today. We're just trying some new things out. Hope you guys are doing well. YouTube Premium, I'll see you in 5 minutes with thoughts on tonight's Thursday Night Football game and another game as well. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day.